Hi, hello, welcome to our YouTube channel. So in this video I'm going to show you how to track the camera, or it's also called as 3D camera tracking. And after tracking, how to add any image or a text or a video to the particular place without any movement. Okay, so you'll understand when I do the work. So to do that, no need to create any new composition, because as we are tracking, sometimes our frame rate of the video or the composition will be mismatched, so directly we can get the video footage to our After Effects. So this is my one of the footage. I'll just directly drag and drop on the project, and you can bring it for the timeline. So right now this is my video. I'll just press Ctrl Shift D and delete the beginning part, because there's a 1 or 2 frames of black is there. And from here to around 5 to 6 seconds, I'll take the footage and press Ctrl Shift D and select the other remaining and delete. So press N and press Ctrl Shift X to trim the timeline. Okay, so right now I have 6-second video footage. So now I'll show you how to track the camera. Okay, so to do that, what you need to do is you can come here and you can see an option called tracker. So there's an option called track camera. Before that, you need to select the footage. Either you can click here and track the camera, or else you can come to the effects and presets and you can type 3D camera tracker. Both are same. Okay, so when you search here, you just need to drag and drop, or you can click here and track the camera. Right now it is analyzing the background. Before that, what I do means I'll click on this and I'll click on detailed analysis. Okay, so make sure you click on the detailed analysis. So let's wait for some time to track the camera. So okay, so the camera has been tracked well. So it automatically will solve the camera, the tracking data, everything will be done by the software itself. So now if you come here, there is something called track point size. Okay, if you click that, you can see the tracking point size bigger and smaller. Okay, so that's your wish. If you want, you can keep it bigger or smaller. Okay, so I'll keep it default, that is 100%. Okay, so now if I want to place some text over on the right side or the left side, okay, so what you need to do, you must select the 3D camera tracker from the effects control, or else you won't see these tracking points. Okay, so now what you need to do is, just I want to place a text over here, so I'll just click and drag like this, so it works like a lasso tool. Okay, so there's a lasso tool in the Photoshop, right? In the same way it works like that. So when you do that, some tracking points have been selected over here. Then right click over here, then there's an option called create text and camera. Click this. So when you do that, there will be one 3D camera tracker camera, and it's a camera and it's a text. So you can see the text, right? So now you can move the text wherever you want. See, like this. Now if I play this video, so now you can see the text is not moving. It looks like it is attached to the wall, right? So like this you can apply the text or a image like this. So now we'll see how to apply the image on the right side of the wall. Okay, so to do that, first let us bring an image. So I have one image like this. This is the image I am going to bring to the project panel. So come to the project, drag and drop this image. Okay, so we are not going to directly bringing this image to the timeline. So first thing what we need to do, select the video footage, go to the effects control, click on the 3D camera tracker to display the tracking points, select some tracking points. Okay, so now I want to use that image over here, right? So now right click. Now here you need to do a create solid. So the solid has been created, right? Press S for the scale and scale it how much big the solid that you required. So this is good. So now after this, right click, create a pre-compose. When you do that, basically we used to select this, right? Move all attributes into the new composition, but in this time now we have to do leave all attributes into in this means. So when you click on the move all attributes into new composition means whatever the tracking data which we add given to this solid, okay, after selecting the tracking points, okay, everything will move into the inside of the composition. So that is no use, okay. It has to be applied for the composition that we are going to create. That's why we are going to leave this all the attributes, which is the tracking points attributes, to the composition itself, not to the inside of the composition, okay. So you have to select this and you can give the name, like I'll call it image composition. This is my, so now this you can see. So by default this is also converted to a 3D layer. Now if you want to do some rotation, you can press R and you can do rotation like this, how you want, some rotations like this, okay. So now what you need to do, go inside this composition. Now come to the project, select the image layer, then bring it for you, okay. So now we got the image. If you want, you can keep that solid, or else you can delete it. So now you can see, right? So now what is happening here, the image has been placed over here. Now let us play this. Okay, the image is not moving. It is also looked like a attached to the wall, but we have to make some little more extra things to look bit realistic, okay. So to do that, select this image composition, right click on layer style. You can see there's some layer styles. I'll click on the drop shadow. So I got some shadow over on the wall, right? Now I'll go inside the drop shadow. I'll turn on the use global light on. I'll use around opacity around 30 looks good for me. Slightly increases distance of the shadow, okay. This is good for me, okay. So now I added the image. Then I added the shadow for this. Now I'll come to the effects and presets. I'll type levels. If you worked in Photoshop, you'll be knowing this. What is levels are the it's adjustments things for the color corrections and color grade, okay. So apply it to the this layer, this composition layer. So you will get the levels like this, just like exactly like in Photoshop, okay. So now let me decrease the brightness of this. So it is increasing, this will slightly, it will decrease the, okay, this looks good. Now I'll come to the, right now it is an RGB channel, that is red, green, blue. Now I'll take the red channel. So what I'll do means I'll decrease the red level. So I'll just decreasing slightly the red level, good. Now I'll go to the green, increase the slightly the green level, slightly, this is good. Now come here, now go to the blue, then increase the blue slightly, okay. So this looks good, okay, this is fine. Now what I'll do, again I'll select the video layer, select the 3D camera tracker, again I'll select some points over here, okay. You can just select randomly, then right click, create a solid, okay. So just scale this solid until it covers the entire image, okay. Press P, let us move this little bit toward that side, okay. Scale, okay, this looks good for me. Next again make it I'll change this solid color by pressing Ctrl Shift Y. So I'll change to white color, okay. Then press T for opacity, make it around 30%. So it looks good. Now what I'll do is I'll select this solid layer, take the pen tool, just mask it out till image. Like this, okay. Mask it out, press M for the mask, go inside the mask properties, increase the feather, okay. This looks good. I think we need to reduce some more opacity. Let me give around 10, 15, yeah, this looks good for me. Okay, so let me play this video. So now it looks, a bit realistic, that is, it is pasted on that wall. Okay, so if you want to decrease the the size of the image, so what you can do, better let me this track solid, let me parent to the image, this one. So when I scale this, even this one also, the that fog kind of things or the blurriness kind of thing will also be scaled. Okay, so let me scale it a little bit. Okay, this looks good. Okay, this looks fine for me. So like this you can create track the camera on your footage, and you can place any text or image. You can also place in the same way how we placed for the image, in the same way you can place it the video footages also. Okay, so in next video we'll see about the planar tracker or a single point tracker, and also we'll see how to track with the Mocha.